Hello my fellow Kerbal nuts and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. In the last episode we landed in Jebediah on the Mun. In this episode we're taking some missions that go hand in hand with it. For example, science data from around the Mun. Very easy. Plant a flag on the Mun. Very easy. Science data from around the space around Kerbin. Very, very easy. Alright, that's the reason why I did not start on the Mun, even though it probably would have been far more theatrical for me to do that. Okay. Now, we have a whole bunch of science data just sitting inside here, so let's just go ahead, switch that, and view my stored data. EVA reports, send those down the pipe, send those down the pipe. Anything I can get 100% send. Okay. And that completes the mission, actually. Science from the space around Kerbin, if I could... There we are. Science data from the space around the Mun. Got a lot of money for that, and a lot of science. Land on the Mun. Explore the Mun. And we're about to take a surface sample from and plant a flag on the Mun, which will complete quite a few of our contracts. Alright, so where is this? There we are. Observe this materials bay. Alright, this is the one with MechJeb. I have to remember that. Okay, is there... Yep, there's temperature data to be had in there. Record seismic data, just because, why not? Okay, so that thermometer has data as well. There's no pressure data to be had here, of course. Alright, so all three of my thermometers have temperature data. Okay. Now it's time to go on EVA. Alright, first we take an EVA report as per standardness and store the experiments. And RCS, quickly, before you fall. Alright, here we go. Okay. Now, the Mun's gravity is much higher than space, but you can still float around, but you have to be very careful not to move too quickly or you can destroy fragile equipment, like the solar panels. 2-hot thermometer, take the data, collect the data from the Science Junior. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, get up there. There we go. I'm very much really trying not to touch these solar panels like at all, because a slight nudge can destroy them. That is my only qualm about these things, is they are pretty fragile. Just walking into them won't do it, but flying into them while on EVA can. Can I? Yes, I can. Awesome. And I also need to get the data from this guy. Alright. And I still have one more. Come on. Oh, that particular solar panel is in a very troublesome spot. But I landed anyway. Look at that. Such skill when it comes to Kerbal EVA. Meow. Now, it's perfectly possible for you to fly to other biomes, but you do eventually run out of EVA fuel. It does get very hard to control when you're going at high speed. And if you go at too high a speed, you can die, which is just, you know, not a fun time. Let's go ahead and... RCS, come on. No, 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 no. Okay, good. I thought I was going to crash into the solar panel. That would have been horrible. Come on, get on there. I don't know which one couldn't fit in the command pod, but... Oh, I already have that atmospheric scan stored. Alright, let's go ahead and review the stored data again. Make sure we have everything. And, okay, send that. Alright, one more time, going out on EVA. Okay. Okay, repeatedly getting up will not help you stay up. There we go. Happily jaunting across the surface. I don't know if I already have this EVA report, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm also going to take a soil sample, because I wasn't paying attention. And we will, of course, plant the flag commemorating this joyous occasion. Dun 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 dun! First, Muna landing. One small step for a Kerbal, if I can. One giant leap toward infinite... I cannot spell infinite snacks, because Kerbals love their snacks. Woo, yeah! Look at how happy he is. And look how much science he gave us for planting that single flag. Yeah, get up. Alright, get back in your module, you. Because I don't have any life supports installed, I could actually just leave him on the Mun and have him constantly planting flags for missions. Oh, please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Thank God. I have seen Jebediah get stuck on those modules before. It is highly irritating. I'm just gonna go ahead and quick save it here. And we are going to go ahead and head back to Mission Control. Space Center. Let's see where my satellite is in orbit above Kerbin, see if I can't get that science that I desperately need. Basic Sat Probe, where are you at? You are about at your Apoaps, which means I can get science from you pretty quickly. Alright, let's go ahead and speed this up. There we go. And send that, even though it's not worth anything. Boom! Did I already do that mission? Huh, I thought I had a mission to send science data. Yep, I just have one to explore the Mun. I just need to transmit... I thought I transmitted data from the Mun already. That's weird. Alright, so, let's see. None of these are particularly ones I want. Temperature scans and satellites. So let's get rid of some of these satellite ones and hopefully get some easy ones. Visual surveys of the Mun. Explore Duna. That's a bit of a tall order. Structural pylon. Rescue mission. Visual surveys. Temperature scans. Orbital stations. None of which I want. Yeah, look at all these ones that want me to build friggin' outposts and test stack decouplers. Can't you give me an easy one? Ooh, a surface outpost. I can't do that yet. Atmospheric scans. None of these are stuff I want to do. Science data from space around Kerbin. That's easy. Let's see. Orbital station. No, thank you. Temperature scans. No, thank you. Satellite in synchronous orbit. No, thank you. Visual surveys. No, thank you. Turbojet engine in flight. I could do that, but I don't want to. Stack decoupler. No. Structural pylon. No. Atomic rotor and support trajectory. No. Visual surveys. Orbital stations. God damn. It's all surveys and orbital stations. They don't want me to... There we are. I can do that. Science from around the Mun. Very easy. Satellite in equilateral orbit. No. Can't you just get me one more flag mission? One more flag mission, please. Apparently not. Oh well. We apparently cannot get another flag mission. We have a ton of science, but we can't really do much with it. So let's just go ahead and get that science from that one mission. Where? Come on. There we are. Go ahead and fly you, get some quick science. There we go. Send that back for, you guessed it, free science. And money, but mostly science. Alright, we're going to go to the Space Center. I have a message on Skype. Let's see. Do I want to come straight back? I think I do, actually. I think it's time to bring Jebediah home. It is time to bring the Jebbers home. Really have to be moving stuff upstairs right now? Alright, let's see if I have anything from space around Mun to send. From the Mon Highlands, I can send that. Will that satisfy the report? Yes, it will. That, let's just go ahead and keep everything else. that got me Explore the Mun for a lot of science and money, and the mission for a decent chunk of science and money. Okay, I think it's time that we leave this place. Here we go. Now, it's kind of like the same thing as when you orbit a planet. So let's go ahead and retract the solar panels so that way they don't get destroyed. They shouldn't. Enable RCS and all that fun stuff. And get ready for we are leaving. What the f— I hit the wrong goddamn button. Thank God for quick saves. Alright, luckily I didn't have to redo too much. I just had to redo the temperature scans. My problem was I thought it was a brand new stage, so I hit space, which of course activated the next stage, which is a no-no. What you want to do is hit shift and pitch. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I did bad, I did bad. Hit prograde. There we are, that's better. Go ahead and get the hell out of here. Go ahead and retract that landing gear. We don't have a need for it anymore. And we're just going to keep going until these engines burn out. Whoa! Okay, I'm not quite sure what exploded, but everything seems fine. Oh god, I'm going on an escape trajectory. That is a bit excessive. But luckily, I know this engine like the back of my hand. I know exactly how much fuel it uses per second of thrust. So if I divide 346, which is the remaining fuel, by 1.17, which is how much fuel it uses per tick, 295. That's wrong. 346 units of fuel. Yep, and then you have to divide that by the amount of fuel per second. 295, divide that by 60, almost 5 minutes of thrust. So I think I can do this. Unfortunately, until I actually escape, I will not be able to set a maneuver node back. But yeah, we are saying goodbye to the Mun. We will never see you again, which is, of course, a Mahusavly. Let's go ahead and turn that off, save some of our propellant. And, of course, that's something that we've seen before. How do I access the flight log? It's F3, yep. Fuel tank was damaged by exhaust from the liquid engine, collided with the fuel tank. Okay, it was liftoff, stage 3 separated, and one fuel tank had collided with mine. And, okay, so the fuel tank collided but bounced off, and then when it bounced, it was damaged by the exhaust from this engine and exploded. Okay. That makes some sense. Go ahead and do a very small amount of thrust here, just to see if I can change my angle here. Because this is typically an extremely inefficient way to exit orbit. You typically want to exit orbit the other way. So let's just go ahead and time accelerate out of here. And we are going to intersect the orbit now. Or about now. Alright. Oh, that's weird. There we go. And here comes the fun part. Burning retrograde. To lower my periaps. Or apoaps. Oh, I almost got another moon encounter right there. Oh, I keep getting almost moon encounters. Just trying to lower this. There we are, it's lowering much faster now. We have more than enough fuel to do this, so I'm not worried. Whoa! Cutting another moon encounter. I think I've had enough of the Mun for this set of episodes, don't you? The return trip and all this science. It's almost more than I can handle. You know, I could probably shave some time off the trip by burning up a little bit, but this is fine. Monumentally inefficient, but fine. Alright, periapsy, I want that down to about 70,000 or more. Or less, rather. Because once you hit 70, you're going through the atmosphere. But if you're only going at, like, if your periaps is, like, 68, and you've got a large apoapse, it's possible for you to cut through the atmosphere and go back into orbit. So, you want to make sure to lower it. And once it's lowered to the point where you know that you want to be there, then you can select the landing site, like right there. That should be enough. And along my current trajectory, I will land near the pole, actually. So if I wanted to set a maneuver node, like say here, I can't set maneuver nodes for some reason. Alright, so which direction would I have to burn to increase? I think right here. What would this do? Yep, this would allow me to go into what would be nearer to a polar orbit. Oh. Now I want to burn retrograde for a bit to kill off some of the additional velocity I just gained. Okay. Now, this is probably going to put me down in the ocean, which is not something I want. I don't want to keep going. No! Went a little bit too far. Alright, let's keep going this way. Nope, wrong way. I want to go the other way. Nope, come on. Alright, turn on RCS now. I'm fine-tuning this way too much. It's just landing. If anything, I might want to go into the highlands. Doesn't look like things are happening more quickly. Okay. So now I want to try to burn anti-normal a little bit. Does that help? No, it does not. Alright, I might as well just burn retrograde. See where it takes me. Want to get to it down about 35, maybe a little lower. Alright, 20,000. Alright, that means I should land somewhere in this landmass. Alright, so let me just go ahead and throw down a quick save, and time accelerate. Yep. We might wind up landing in the ocean, actually, now that I think about it. Unless I burn retrograde some more. Because we're going to enter the atmosphere. I don't know, we could end up in that landmass, so... Let me go. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Alright, we're currently retrograde. And, go ahead and do this. Oh. I want stability assist. I want to move closer to this section. Like this. I don't care if it uses up all the rest of my fuel, that's fine. Trying to land somewhere that's not water. Not working. Okay, fine. I accept defeat. Bye-bye, faithful experiments. Yeah, I'm landing straight in the water. Go ahead and go quickly. Hi, experiments! Fire! I even have solar panels on this thing. Whee! See, you see what the time acceleration does? The solar panels flying around like that? Man, the friggin... I can turn these off now. But yeah, it really does a number on the physics that system does. Let's go ahead and time accelerate down here. I am going pretty friggin' fast. I'm pretty sure if a human were subjected to the G-forces of going from around like 90 or 80 meters per second down to 5 via parachute, I'm pretty sure it would snap their neck. Just saying. 6.5. I mean, you know, same difference really. And we are about to hit ground. Almost there. We have almost successfully returned. Ooh, I didn't get a crew report from here yet. Sweetness! Review report. Send it. And that took almost all of my electricity. Can I do another crew report? Nah. Can I rotate the capsule so I can get out? Apparently I haven't done this in the water yet. I thought I did. Alright, let us be recovered after a successful trip to the Mun. Look at that, 650.4 science. That's amazing. Didn't recover very much of it, and Jebediah gained 5 points of experience for that. I'm surprised he didn't get to level 2, honestly. But yeah, look at all the science we have now. And with that science, we can do great things. For example, rovers. I can explore the different biomes. Advanced electrics. I can get infinite probes, basically. Ion propulsion. Deep space probes. Unmanned tech. More advanced probes. Large control. Meh. Big RCS fuel tank. It's pretty cool. High altitude flight. Meh. Advanced aerodynamics. Okay. Composites. Very nice. Advanced metalworks. Also very nice. Also get to the docking ports and the modular girders. And of course, nuclear propulsion. That's interplanetary flight right there. We are going to get field science. And with all the money we got, we are going to upgrade R&D. And we are down to 22,000. But now, it's unlimited how much science we can spend. We can get these techs. Specialized electrics. Look at that rechargeable battery bank. Whew. Pulsed inductive thrusters using argon gas and electric charge. Holy crap, that's actually a pretty good thrust for an ion engine. Circular concentrating photovoltaic array. Those are from near future tech. Curved solar arrays, all that fun stuff. High efficiency photoelectric panels, radioisotope thermoelectric generators, basically 45 electricity per minute automatic day or night. That's highly useful. Microwave beamed power receiver, that's part of Interstellar. Phased array microwave transceiver, both of those are pretty damn useful. Advanced Scientech will give you the sensor array computing nose cone. The GravMax negative gravioli detector. The Science Laboratory, I have no idea what the hell that is. Gas chromatographic mass spectrometer, an inline refinery for, I'm guessing, stuff, liquid chromatograph mass spectroscopy, and a massive refinery. Refining capable of mining resources, performing electrolysis, and reprocessing nuclear fuels. And then down here, advanced motors for basically big wheels. And something I definitely want is very heavy rocketry. Ooh, big thrusts. I love all these. Boom, 500 science, well spent. Gonna get the composites as well to make better rovers. Unmanned tech for the better stuff like that, and that's all I can get for now, unless I get another Space Around Kerbin mission. Satellite geostationary orbit, blah blah blah. I definitely want to get another cheapy science mission. That way I can get one more tech. Surface Outpost Minmus. Plant flag on Mun. Okay, I wish I could have had that earlier. Science data from Space Around Kerbin. Thank you. That will get me just enough for one more tech before I call it quits for the day. Fly you and give me tech! Yes, phone, I know. I'm about to exit this episode. Send that 0 science. Sweet. Science data from Kerbin, around the Mun, and around Kerbin. Boom. Now we are going to head back. I wish there was a quick way to do it. There probably is. I probably just don't know the shortcut for it. And now we have 303 science again. And metamaterials is another cool one. Gets you some pretty big structural interchanges and adapters, as well as bigger docking rings, heavy struts, which is actually pretty cool. Nanolathing, rather. Covers blah blah blah, suitable for mounting all manner of small engines, lots of adapters, docking connectors, that sort of stuff. Heavy aerodynamics, advanced unmanned tech, gives you rendezvous and docking for that. After ion thrusters, high snap ion thrusters, dual stage 4 ion thrusters, twin ion engine, clustered high snap ion thruster, iron, not ion. Oh my gosh, I can't speak today. Xenon tanks, the Probodobodyne QBE, which is pretty good, but it's a square, so I don't like it. Remote guidance unit's pretty good because it gives you maneuver tracking and target tracking as well. And same thing for this. It's just a matter of which one do you want with more torque. One requires far more electricity per minute, though. That's the MK2 drone core, but I love the drone core, honestly. I already showed you specialized electrics. Large control. Getting the SAS units could be cool. I don't want high altitude flight or heavy aerodynamics. Maybe advanced metalworking so I could start docking. That's a thing. Or I could just go straight for nuclear propulsion and try to make an interplanetary mission next. That could be a thing. And we are kind of, well, not really short on funds, but one thing I want to do before we go is I want to test one of these things. I don't really care which one. I'll just use the small probe, because I don't want to subject any of my Kerbals to the stresses that are about to come. And I still don't have the advanced electrics, which is sad, so I can't put supergiant batteries on this. This thing really doesn't need supergiant batteries. I'm just going to put a basic array of 3 batteries on here. And then I'm going to put a small inclined reaction wheel on here. Wherever it is. There it is. Put it underneath the probe. There we go. That's relatively okay. Now, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need something to make this thing stay alive. So many things to choose from, including fission reactors. Do I want a fission reactor? No, because then I'd need to put a whole bunch of heat radiators on here. Just to show you, this is what the fission reactor looks like. Alright, so we're going to use one of these up here. 2 of these along this side, and then 2 of them along this side. That'll give it pretty good coverage. And then I could put, do I have... No, those are the big ones. Do I have the retractable radiators yet? I don't believe I do, honestly. No, it doesn't look like I have retractable radiators yet. That's a shame. I do have the flat radiators, but I don't like putting something like that on a probe. So I guess I will use the small radial ones, wherever they are. There we are. There we are. Alright, it's got radiators, it's got solar panels, it's got everything the body needs. Except for engines and fuel. Unfortunately, I didn't get ion thrusters, so I can't really... Holy crap. That's massive. But yeah, I didn't get really much, so I'm just gonna have to put a very small fuel tank on here. Do I have anything smaller? I don't think I do, actually. I have thermal rocket nozzles. RCS tanks. Yeah, I guess once this probe goes out, it never comes back. So basically, I'm just using this for testing anyway, so I really shouldn't care whether or not this thing comes back or not. Where is it? There it is. Boom! Alright, now, I want to connect something. What do I want to use? I want to use one of these supermassive engines I got. Let's see. The engine cluster we've seen already, honestly, so I don't need that. The skipper, the poodle, the mainsail, which we used to get into orbit. Atomic rocket motor doesn't have a whole lot of thrust, but I think I could actually use it to lift this. These guys are pretty cool. Pretty big, pretty cool. This one, the Rocketry Wildcats, very big, but it's also really cool. They're all really cool. I like them all. The Titan, 3060 thrust from a throttle engine. The Griffin, it's got really good thrust. The advanced engine, holy crap. And then you've got the Thors, obviously. The Thor 2 is super massive, gives you 3000 thrust. This is a liquid hydrogen engine, which I do not have the electricity to fuel yet. Now, which one did I want to use? I think I want to just use a structural fuselage here, or something, and power this thing with Thor rockets. No. That's easy mode. That is easy mode. What I want to do is I want to put the biggest possible thing on here. And then I don't know what to put on this thing, honestly. Do I have like a big-ass fuel tank or something? 3.5 meter supermassive fuel tank? Do I? Oh, I guess this thing doesn't take fuel tanks. I don't even think it takes structural fuselage. I'm just playing around here. I know it doesn't take adapters. I mean, I could just straight up connect it, but that's boring. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to put a structural thing on here. Through an octagonal strut. There we are. Basically, that just gives me a basis for which to put a very big-ass adapter on here. If I can find it. Come on. Well, it said for that one, do not stage. I don't know why, but both of these basically, I mean, they've got a ton of ejection force, but I don't care about that. What I care about is the fact that I can put a big fuel tank on here now. Like this one, for example. And then I can put 2,500 thrust or 1,900. Or this one, the Titan. Oh yeah, I forgot. These things are weird. I need to put like some sort of adapter on there or something. Still no? Oh, I think I had it for a second. There it is! This thing is not meant to survive this flight. Let's go ahead and extend the solar panels. And I'm trying to... I didn't set these to an action group because I'm lazy. And granted, this probe will probably run out of electricity before it's daytime. And I want to launch this during the day. There we are. There we are. Electric charge. Oh, no, it doesn't. Looks like it's not going to run out of electric charge. There we go. And now, look how quickly those things are going to break off. Boom! And I'm just gonna go ahead and do one of those. Spin! Spin and fall to the ground! Oh god. Look how far that thing's going. Man, if I put some more fuel tanks on there. Whew. Anyway, that's going to end this recording session because I've recorded a lot today. I got to work tomorrow. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit that like button for me. Make sure to leave me a comment, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. We will try to be going to Mimnus with hopefully 3 crew members. I'll see you guys then.